when I grew up, I realized quick that America respects the successful criminal. So when I'm sitting on the steps, Shannon, and I see Mike pull up with the Benz, the gold chain on, the music blasting, and when he come up to get the most beautiful, he pulling up in his Benz to get the most beautifulest girl in the neighborhood. She's the most beautifulest girl in the neighborhood. When he pull up, I noticed that I ain't just noticing, I ain't watching him. I'm watching Miss Jackson, Miss Brown, Miss Green. You know what they saying to him? Hey, baby. I'm like, oh shit. And then as the girl get in the car, they all speaking to, hey man. But when I see Mr. James come home from work and he walking down the street, he's a plumber, he all dirty, don't nobody speak to him. Miss Brown, Miss Jackson, they don't speak to him. This in the 80s, this Showtime, baby. I'm talking about, I didn't see Mr. James' name on the marquee. I seen the dude with the Benz name on the marquee. The lights is shining. I'm talking about this is prime time, baby. He got the chain on, the pinky ring, the Rolex watch on, the music blasting, Ice-T high roller coming out of the Benz. This shit is movie shit. I'm like, I got to be him. He's a superhero, not Mr. James.
Yeah, they speak to him, they look down on me.
They look down on Mr. James. Mr. James, he's a hard-working man in the ghettos of America. Black man. I said, I got to be him. I got to be him.
Back with another installment of We Have to Do Better. In this volume, as you can see, the video that just played, it's Wallo from $1 Million Worth of Game speaking facts. I can attest to my admiration for the gangsters or, you know, the hustlers in my neighborhood. I wouldn't call them gangsters, but the hustlers in my neighborhood. I felt a connection with them from the first time just seeing them hanging out on the corner before I even knew what they were doing. So I saw the cars, the jewelry, the clothes, the women, and that's what I wanted to be a part of. Once I saw that, I said, that's where I want to be. And eventually, I ended up over there with them, realizing that it was all an illusion. It was all the illusion. The cars they had were rent-a-rock cars, and what we mean by rent-a-rock is, you know, giving a crackhead some crack to drive around in their vehicle, which is very dangerous, because if that individual who smokes crack had that car, you know, co-signed with their wife, or it was actually their wife's car, and then when they find out that the car is being driven by, you know, they don't know this person, they're going to flip out, call the police, and then now you're driving in a stolen vehicle. You might not, most of those guys, they didn't have licenses and stuff like that. But I digress. I can definitely say that what he mentioned in this video is 100% facts, at least in my life, it happened. So this is just my 2 cents. You can sell it, throw it away. It doesn't matter. Appreciate you stopping by. And as always, peace.